What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Attila and Zay video. Today we are coming at you from Budapest, Hungary, but in this video we are going to be going to the Tokaj region of Hungary, a world famous wine region. We're going to be doing a cellar tour, doing some wine tasting, and we cannot wait to show you guys. In order to get to the Tokaj region, we are actually going to be leaving from the Keleti pályaudvar. We are going to be taking a train and we're really excited. Just check out how beautiful this train station is. This is an iconic station here in Budapest, and the inside as well looks very, very beautiful. I can't wait to get in there and show you guys.
Walking around the train station and seeing how beautiful it is just blows my mind at the fact that it was built 137 years ago in 1884. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, the architecture is just stunning. This is our train right here. It's on track 1. This train station is actually massive and there's like 15 different tracks.
So we just got off our train and we have arrived into the tiny little town of Mad, and here is where we're going to be doing our wine tour, or a cellar tour as they call it. And we are going to be going to a winery called Holdvölgy, which translates to Moon Valley, and we're super excited to go there. It's about a 10-minute walk from the train station, so we're walking in this little town right now. There's a lot of cute houses you can see, and not much going on, you know, very quiet. It's definitely not a city or anything like that, but yeah, we're walking towards the winery right now.
We have made it to Moon Valley. It was a quick walk here. The weather is beautiful. We're gonna go make our way inside right now and take the wine tour. We're so excited because Attila and I love wine. We drink a lot of wine when we have the opportunity, and we've never been on a wine tour, so we're excited to see what this has in store for us.
Although, just like Zay said, we do love wine and we do drink a lot of wine, I think we're definitely no wine experts. Like, we probably won't even know the etiquette on how to taste the wine or smell it or anything like that. So we're definitely gonna learn a lot. This tour is basically gonna show us how the wine is made from the grape all the way to the final product and everything that goes on in between. So we are gonna learn a lot, and we hope you guys join us and learn with us as well. The Tokaj region is so popular for growing grapes and making wine because it has a very special microclimate. With the surrounding mountains, they create a very specific temperature and humidity, especially in the mornings. There's a morning dew which helps grow grapes in a specific way, and that's why it's so special, and it creates ideal conditions for winemaking.
We started the tour off with our first wine tasting and a little history lesson as to how the winery came to be.
Later on in 1966, he met his wife Yvette. Yvette was from France, so they moved to France, then they moved back to Budapest, and in 1998 Yvette thought that János should come back to his roots. So she asked their son Pascal to come down here to Tokaj wine region and find a small parcel of vineyard to give it as a birthday present to János.
To continue our tour, we were brought to the processing area where the hand-picked grapes are placed into specialized machines that shake and separate the grapes from the stems and insects. The grapes are then pressed through a special nitrogen press that uses low pressure to ensure that the seeds are not crushed in order to maintain the high quality of the wine. Once this process is completed, the wine is transferred into barrels which can be temperature controlled through an app from anywhere in the world. This area has the capacity to hold 100,000 liters of wine at any given time. We are going to do the tour of the cellar now, which is underground, and the temperature down there is a lot cooler than it is up here. It's between 11 or 12 degrees Celsius. So I'm gonna have to put my jacket on so we don't get too cold, because we're gonna be down there for about 50 minutes to an hour.
And I did not bring a jacket, so I'm gonna be wearing this blanket right here that has been provided. And we're excited to go down and check it out. Once we got down into the underground cellars, you could instantly feel the change in temperature. There is a network of over 100 tunnels in the underground cellars. To make things interesting, we were given a map and we were told that we would be going on a treasure hunt. The prizes in this treasure hunt would be the different wines that we would be tasting throughout.
Is this it?
No.
Oh, we're going straight
You found it.
We found our first treasure, which is gonna be this bottle of wine. And there it is. All thanks to Zay's navigating skills with the maps.
Almost got
She
lost.
almost got lost. And that is the prize. Which
And then
one?
left.
Yes. Zay has navigated us to the 4th spot, and this room has beautiful acoustics. And here's the price for finding the spot. And just check out the room right here.
During the cellar experience, we got to taste several different wines. Our guide gave us a detailed explanation of each wine, from its sugar content, its acidity, and the types of grapes the wines are made from. We also learned that some of the wines are made from one type of grape, while other wines are made from a combination of different grapes from the region.
We are about to navigate to our last point on the treasure hunt. Let's see if they can do it.
Oh, wrong way.
Oh, wrong way. I already messed up. Okay. I thought we were going down the longer part versus this one right here.
No.
Okay. This one? Yes?
That's right.
Okay. Harder than it looks, okay?
It's amazing here, that's for sure. So this is what it used to look like before it was renovated. Gravel and dirt.
Very cool.
The tunnels in the cellar complex are over 500 years old, and they're carved out from volcanic rock. The complex spans over 1.8 kilometers, and 500 meters have been renovated with concrete floors, and some areas have been reinforced and enlarged. We noticed that there was some mold all over the cellar walls, and this mold actually serves a purpose. It helps control the climate within the cellars. It also helps prevent other harmful bacteria from growing. And lastly, it also absorbs some of the alcohol from the air. So this mold is actually serving a purpose. Some of the walls are like really black and there's a lot of mold, and it's not really harmful for humans, but it does help with the winemaking process. With a little bit of difficulty, Zay has found the final stop. Is it true?
Yes, we found the last stop, and it is pretty difficult to navigate the tunnels for your first time, but we have some help, so that's really good. We're not getting lost in here. Also, we were told that there are original pick marks in the mud, wall clay, I'm not really sure what it is, in the wall, original pick marks from hundreds of years ago.
Rhyolite, actually.
Rhyolite is that.
Volcanic soil.
Right.
Volcanic soil. Once we were done drinking our last glass of wine, we explored the tunnels some more, from the renovated parts, the reconstructed parts, as well as some of them that were in original condition that were untouched. It was really cool to be able to explore this area, and then we made our way outside.
So we just came out from the cellars right down there behind me, and we just finished touring them, and that was an absolutely incredible experience doing the tour. And we also had a little treasure hunt, as you guys saw, and that was so much fun. These cellars down here are carved from volcanic rock, and some of them are from the 16th century, so they're incredibly old, and it was a lot of fun touring them. We got to taste lots of different wines, and we had a great time. Now that we're all finished with the cellar tour, we are gonna go right there in the showroom where it all started, and we're gonna taste our very last wine, and then we'll tell you guys some of the interesting facts that we learned throughout the whole tour, because there were so many, and we highly recommend that you guys come here and take this tour because it was so much fun. We enjoyed it so much, and yeah, we just had a great time and we learned a lot. Another interesting tasting one. Very sweet.
Here are some quick fun facts for you guys. This vineyard was actually gifted to the owner by his wife at 1 hectare, and to this date it has grown to 28 hectares.
During this tour, we learned a lot about the harvesting process and the fact that it takes place from August till sometimes early December, which really did surprise us. But some of the grapes actually get harvested prematurely, so they're not as sweet, and some get left longer for the sweeter wines, and that was a really cool fact that we learned.
Believe it or not, this vineyard didn't actually start marketing in Hungary till 2014. Before that, they were selling all of their products internationally. All of the grapes here at this vineyard are hand-picked, and they're put through a machine that shakes it, and it sorts all of the grapes with the branches, with the insects. The insects get filtered out, so they're obviously not being put in the wine. And another cool thing that we also learned was Tokaj, this region, was actually nominated and won an award in 2008 in the World Decanter for the best wine. It scored 100 out of 100 points, and that is a fantastic award to win for being the best wine in the region. This tour is really cool to do because you learn a ton about the winemaking process, but not only that, you get to try a lot of different varieties of wine, from super dry, lightly dry, sweet, super sweet, whatever you want. They definitely have something here for you, and it's definitely worth a try. You guys might be wondering how much this entire tour costs and what you have to pay if you come here. The thing you have to know is there's 2 different types of tours that you can take. One of them is $9,000 for it, which includes 6 types of wines from the Tokaj region, and the second tour is 8 different types of wines from the Tokaj region. One of them is the most expensive wine, which is the Asu wine, and that is $18,000 for it. This tour was amazing. We highly recommend it if you guys have the money to spend. We definitely suggest that you come and check this place out. The wines were amazing. They were delicious. There were so many different varieties. Like, we can't even explain what they tasted like because they were just all so great. We just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please leave a comment if you had a favorite part. Please leave a like to help us out on the video, and subscribe. We will see you guys in the next one.